Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to week 3. This is 3.1, so session 1. And as you can see, it's blue. So the rep count will be 751 to 1000. And today's system is 60 seconds per exercise with a 10-second transition. We've got squats, burpees, flutter kicks, push-ups and jumping jacks. So 5 exercises. And we're doing 4 rounds, so it's approximately 24 minutes of working time, total time, including rest, 20 minutes working time. So I've got another task to remember, an additional 2 exercises, paired exercises that, as you've already seen from previous videos, I struggle to remember as it is. So see how that goes. So as I've just said, I'm going to explain 2 additional alternatives. But as with from week 1, if you want to switch in to suit yourself and exercise, crack on. That's the idea, to keep maintaining throughout the exercise. And on that note, when you've got a minute of press-ups, I appreciate there'll be periods where it's tough, but time your press-ups to suit that. So there's nothing wrong with having a slight pause between, as long as you keep going. Don't take a 5-second pause, but pause between. The system I normally use in the gym is every 10 reps I alternate where I am, so I'll change view or move around, similar to what I do when the halfway beat goes off, purely for a little mental change and switch on. So enough of the intro, I'll get to the exercises. So first up we've got squats. So just air squats, so standing tall, bending down below parallel and up, bending below parallel and up, another view. So bending down, standing up, bend down, stand up. 2 alternatives are lunges, forward lunges, or reverse lunges. Different views, so you've got forwards, reverse. Next up we've got burpees. So from the deck, knees up and stand up. Slow that down. So you bring your knees in and stand up. Again, knees, stand up. Different view. From the deck, bring your knees in, stand up. One more time. Knees in, stand up. Alternatives are knees to elbows. So run, alternate view, or frog jumps. So stand in a plank position, feet to either side of your hands, plank position, feet either side of your hands. Again, plank position, feet either side of your hands. You can use this as a warm-up if you like, because I was there getting my heart rate going, explaining them all. So third up exercise is flutter kicks. So laying on your back, hands under your butt, toes pointed, and kicking from the hips, not the knees. Pretty straightforward. Swimming without the water. So as an alternative, we've got bridges, which are feet on the floor, hands on your hips, and then shift your hips up, clench your butt, back down, hips up, clench your glutes, your butt, back down. Another alternative for foot kicks is leg raises. So again, back down, similar to the foot kicks, but toes pointed, all the way up, all the way down, all the way down. Fourth exercise, we've got push-ups. So stand plank position and then chest to floor, push back up, chest to floor, push back up. Substitute these with knee push-ups, or they might sound harder but it's going to give you more rest, hand release push-ups. So between your push-ups, press down, arms out, back in, push up, arms out, back up. Give them a try, see what you think. Finally, we've got jumping jacks. So basically, standing tall, arms above head, feet wide as well. Alternatives are gentle running on the spot or an intense fast feet, which I'm sure is more intense doing a fast feet. So the basic routine I've got is squats, burpees, flutter kicks, push-ups, jumping jacks, with all your alternatives in between. So all the talking's done. We've got 4 rounds to go, 5 exercises, 20 minutes. Let's crack on. Right, 3.1. Starting off with squats. Off we go, minute squats. Halfway. Remember to get with our hips below ass. Last 5 seconds. Rest up. We've got 10 seconds, then we've got burpees, or your alternatives, which are knees to elbow or frog jumps. Off we go. Halfway. Remember, maintaining a rhythm you can keep throughout the full exercise. So if that means you slow it down, slow it down. That's 5. Rest up. Next up, flutter kicks. Off we go. Or your alternatives are bridges or leg raises. Halfway. That's 5 seconds. Rest up into push-ups. or knee push-ups, or hand release push-ups. Off we go. Rest at the top if you need to, rather than at the bottom. Halfway. Stick with it. No, it's tough. Five seconds. And rest up. Got jumping jacks, running on the spot, or fast feet. For go. Halfway. That's 5 seconds. And rest up. That's our cycle rest for a minute. Time to get some water if you need it. There's some air in there. So again, your alternatives to squats, we've got lunges, forward or reverse, burpees, knees to elbows or frog jumps, float kicks, bridges or leg raises, push-ups, knee push-ups or hand release push-ups, jumping jacks, we've got running on spot or fast feet. 10 seconds left and into round 2. First up, squats or lunges. Off we go. Halfway, so again, your alternatives, the lunges, forward or back. Five seconds left. Rest up, next up burpees, or knees to elbow, or frog jumps. Off we go. Halfway, so your alternatives, knees to elbow, or frog jump. That's 5 seconds. And rest up. Next up, flutter kicks, bridges or leg raises. Off we go. Toes pointed, legs straight from the hips, not the knees, halfway, so alternative of bridges or full leg raises. Five seconds. And rest up. Next up you've got push-ups, knee push-ups or hand release. Off we go. Halfway, so remember we've got alternatives, knee push-ups or hand release push-ups. You might think they're harder, but at least it's giving you a slightly bigger break between each push-up, if that's what you require. And again, rest at the top, not at the bottom, 5 seconds. Rest up. Next up, jumping jacks, running on the spot or fast feet. Off we go. Like on previous week, and throw squats in between 10s. Halfway, so alternatives, running on the spot, faster feet, back to jumping jacks. That's 5. Rest up, cycle rest, we've got a minute's rest. How are you feeling? Any alternatives helping? Let us know. So my heart rate's 130, calories 130. 2 rounds done, halfway there. So again, your alternatives to squats, we've got lunges, front or back, burpees, knees to elbows, or frog jumps, flutter kicks, bridges, leg raises, push-ups, knee push-ups, or hand release, jumping jacks, running on spot, fast feet. That's it, squats up, round 3, off we go. Concentrate on your technique as well, don't run off with lousy reps. Halfway, so again alternatives, the lunges, or reverse lunges, back to squats. Five seconds. And rest up for burpees. On knees to elbow, or frog jumps, off we go. Halfway, so your alternatives, knees to elbows, or frog jumps. Back to burpees. That's 5 seconds. Rest up, next up, float kicks, bridges, or leg raises, off we go. Toes pointed, kicking from the hips. So halfway, alternatives, bridges, or leg raises. And straight back to the floor kicks. Again, toes pointed, kicking from the hips. That's 5 seconds. And rest up. Squat push-ups, knee push-ups, or hand release push-ups. Like I said, there's a system. Break up in 5s, 3s, 10s, just so you're still moving. Halfway, so alternatives, knee push-ups, hand release push-ups, or standard push-ups. Last 5 seconds, again rest at the top, not at the bottom. Rest up, next up, jumping jacks, run on the spot, or fast feet, off we go. Halfway, so alternatives, run on the spot, fast feet, or back to your jumping jacks. Last 5 seconds. Rest up. That's your cycle rest. We've got minutes rest. My heart rate's 135 calories, 200. final round. So again, alternatives to squats are lunges, forwards or back, burpees, knees to elbow or frog jumps, flutter kicks, you've got the bridges or leg raises, push-ups, knees to elbow or hand release, jumping jacks, running on the spot or fast feet, 15 seconds rest. I think my heart rate goes up just reading them out. Right, so 5 seconds, then straight into squats, or your lunges, off we go. Halfway, so alternatives again, lunges, or reverse lunges, or your standard squats. Last 5 seconds. Rest up. Next up we've got burpees, or knees to elbows, or frog jumps, off we go. Halfway, so alternatives, knees to elbow or frog jumps. Back to burpees. That's 5 seconds. So next up, floor kicks, bridges, or leg raises. Off we go. Halfway, so your alternatives, bridges or leg raises. Back to floor kicks. Last 5 seconds. Then we've got push-ups, rest up, we've got push-ups, knees to elbows, or hand release. Off we go. Again, split into threes, fives, turns, whatever works with yourselves. Keep moving around the floor. Halfway, so your alternatives, knees, push-ups, hand release, push-ups, or back to standards. Resting at the top. And again, breaking them into sets. That's 5. Rest up, last round, so we've got jumping jacks, off we go, or running on the spot, or fast feet, halfway. So again, alternatives, just slow and then on the spot, fast feet, or back to jumping jacks. Last 5 seconds. And rest up. How was that? So just short of 25 minutes. For me that was 265 calories. And again, I never know the heart rate at the end of the workout with the app. So, week 3, so it's a different set of the waves, so a bit more glues in this, but that's because your body needs to recover having to do the previous 2 weeks. But it will not be easy, it's just an alternative. So let us know how that was for you. Have the additions, alternatives helped? Or even as myself, if you've thrown in a couple of the alternatives at halfway just to break the minute rounds up. Leave us feedback, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next workout. Take it easy.